Hey Tyrants, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Tyranny. We've just finished dealing with covering our flank and trying to recruit some people for the Scarlet Chorus. We're now going to report in on our side quests, get our equipment reorganized, and get ready to cross the river. Could have been worse. I don't think they had ransom money, so... Kind of a weird thing for an evil overlord to do, but... Sevius. With all due respect, our cohorts have proven themselves against these apex fools time and time again. What can your Earthshakers do other than get in the way? Oh, there he is. I don't want to be here, Sevius, and my orders don't involve proving our value to you. If the Great General doesn't want magic on his side, then he can order us to stand down and sit this one out. I don't question what your mages bring to the table, Hellspire, but I have my reservations about your leaders. Why couldn't Radix show up to the siege himself? If he has more pressing issues than the state of the conquest, I should like to hear about it from his mouth. A mage who doesn't show up to the fight has no place in the armies of Kairos. You make a fair point, Fatebinder, insofar as it keeps with Kairos' law, at least. She sighs and rubs the bridge of her nose. I hate to upset the chain of command during a time of war. Perhaps Radix's brother can convince him to remember his duty. Fatebinder, I thank you for the part you played. You didn't have to risk yourself, but you did so all the same.
Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
Okay. I got 750 rings and an emerald pin. Is that just worth money? Yeah. Oh, no, wait. No, it's regenerating. Glows with a healthy emerald luminescence. Okay, I guess I equip it. Torque. +1 vitality. That's just, This is an actual special spear I got somewhere. Slightly longer than regulation spears, Legion soldiers pass it among the ranks as a reward for outstanding performance, cherishing rather than rejecting its eccentricities, embracing it as a harmless breach of conformity. Nobody really uses a spear here. Alright. What else we got? Oh, we gotta report to death now, too. And I guess that's pretty much it. Then we go to Echocall Crossing. Oh. Except Verse leveled up again as well. What is her third best ability? Probably Might. I don't think Spell Strength and Magic Defense is... She will strike twice after a kill. Just move about too quickly. Oh, I see. Movement speed and immune to engagement. That's handy. She can taunt, but that's kind of Barrack's thing. Let's go for Killing Spree. Unless there's something much better here. Hobbles. Much better than Burning Iron. Armor penetration. Bonus to dodge. Yeah, let's go for Killing Spree. Although I don't want to totally neglect the Skirmisher abilities either. Where'd everybody go? Okay, seems it's getting dark again. But let's report into this guy who set us up to get killed. Death Knell. What the hell, buddy? Fatebinder. Death Knell nods in your direction. Now, what do you need? Got some explaining to do, Fury. I don't appreciate being used. The Fury doesn't even try to hide her glee, openly cackling and clutching at her belly. Oh, you have my gratitude for rooting out the Oathbreakers. Oh, come now, don't take it personal, Binder. I knew a fighter like you could hold your own against grim odds. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you. Yeah, I'm punching her. In one swift stride, you close the distance between the two of you and land a punch squarely in her stomach. The force of it knocks her back a pace, causing her to take a knee. She lets out a few coughs before regaining her composure and standing back up. You knowingly put a member of Tunon's court in danger. I assure you this is not a laughing matter. The Scarlet Fury nurses her stomach and replies with a strain in her voice. I'll make a note to watch my step around the fate binder of Tunon. Just before she walks away, she takes out one of her swords and gives it a once-over before tossing it into your hands. Good punch. Well, I mean, it's not a very formal sort of discipline, but I think it's about the only thing the Scarlet Chorus respects, so... Is this the sword? And a cleansing charm. Immunity to poisoned. Could be worse. Regents of Stalwart donned arcane amulets as a barrier against competitors who shared their feasting table. More often than not, poison-resistant charms were worn under the clothing as a matter of social tact. Only the very bold or very boorish wore them openly. Was this an upgrade for her by chance? I think that it is. Although, okay, Red Rivers, 8 to 11, plus 2 slash, or plus 2 accuracy, 0.25 recovery. Ooh, this is much slower though, so maybe not then, yeah. This does less effective DPS though. Okay, this is not an upgrade for anybody, really. Except, what is he using? But it is a slight upgrade for him, actually. Yeah, higher DPS, same recovery one. Okay, it's better. Sorry, Brick, you're gonna have to use a Scarlet Chorus sword. I know that probably pisses you off, but it is what it is. Alright, do we happen to have anything else in inventory that's actually any good? I'm pretty sure all this generic bronze stuff is pretty much garbage. I don't have any earth spells, so that's not helpful. Yeah, but I don't know if he's gonna see it that way. I give him this axe too. How's this axe compare? This axe has even more DPS. Less armor penetration, but more accuracy. Maybe I'll just give him this axe. Seems like an upgrade, actually. Here, Beric, just use the axe. Javelin. And I could give him a javelin. I could give anybody a javelin, but I don't think anybody's particularly going to use the javelin. Dagger, bow. It's better or worse than the bow she already has. Looks like worse. Although, it's annoyingly 4.11. Oh yeah, it's worse. Okay, bow, dagger, two-handed falcons. Well, nobody wields a two-handed weapon here. Bronze hammer, short bow. Does that compare? Same damage, same accuracy, same recovery, same. Oh, it's identical, isn't it? Yeah, as far as I can tell. Another two-handed weapon, basic sword, javelin. Okay, nothing too exceptional. Gauntlet. I mean, heavy armor. Nobody wears heavy armor except Barrack, and I can't replace his heavy armor, so I think I already placed though. Oh, well, that's still heavy armor. Nobleman's sandals. Well, how would those be for like me? They would be slightly better, to be sure. Same deflection. Faster recovery. Adds disengagement defense. Okay, sure, we'll wear sandals, why not? Scarlet Fury gloves. Deflection. They add to recovery, I don't think that's needed. His helmet. He can't replace his helmet either, can he? No. Light leather gloves. I mean, somebody like Lantry or something can wear these, probably. Deflection. Yeah, they add to recovery, though. That's not really what you want for a mage, I assume. So, head wrap. So this wouldn't really do anything, but it would be free, sort of. So we can cut back on recovery. Oh, and here's the helm. Suitable for her. Okay, anything else? I do have this scroll. I guess I should absorb that. Do I just do that in the inventory? I forgot. Yeah. What's this? Oh. Received a missive. Sea Lord, word has reached this court that you have issued the Overlord's edict to the Archons of War and Secrets. Know that we understand fully the weight of this burden, and appreciate the loyalty you show in its declaration. Provided you survive this span, your service will be duly recognized. As you navigate the idiosyncrasies and mutual antipathy of our Overlord's War Masters, remember that Kairos watches all with interest. Those who distinguish themselves, whether Fatebinder or Archon, have the opportunity to rise in the Overlord's esteem. Even now, the Northern Courts whisper that the more successful of the two Archons will be granted rule over the whole of the peninsula. Similarly, your fortunes rest upon the decisions you make. Choose wisely. Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice. This advice was terrible. It just basically said make good choices or die, loser. But, thanks for the advice, Tunon. Archon Tunon, allow me to express my deep appreciation for this opportunity. Few in the Empire have the honor of treating with Archons, and fewer still of reading the empowered words of the Overlord. I endeavor always to emulate your exemplary foresight and judgment. I remain in all things your faithful servant. Fatebinder, Sea Lord Janda. Well, that's, a lot of bootlicking. Alright, send it. Take it we're sending these by magic, or what? Junon doesn't need to know what I said about bootlicking. That's not his business. Let's see here. Is there anything interesting I can create? Like, I added strength. Oh, this just increases spell strength. Oh, so I should just craft all new spells with this immediately, huh? Like, it just makes everything better. I mean, this, by comparison to the existing one, is just straight up slightly stronger, yeah. Minus 3.75 might and vitality. Same, well, yes, you're right. A longer range also, yep. I believe I have enough lore to do this, so yeah. Let's just straight up replace our existing Touch of Atrophy, right? I don't see any reason not to. Who should I give it to? Probably wouldn't hurt to throw it on him too. Although he could probably use something better also, but... Alright, then, heck, let's upgrade our other stuff too. Lightning. Right, so we have Focused Intent or Distant Impact. Well, this one I think probably uses Focused Intent. Yeah. I'll give it the Strength, so now it does more damage. Give it the range so we can get that 4 meters. So yeah, now by comparison, more damage, 2 meters extra range, which hopefully means I don't have to get into melee range to cast it. And I think same cooldown, so yeah, as long as I have the lore, which I do, there's no reason at all not to upgrade everything with the strength sigil. That's just straight up better. So that's assigned, right? Yes, okay. That's assigned, okay. Searing Palm. Fire. Oh, I could also create a long-range fire spell. Noted, but I only have 4 spell slots, so I guess we'll stick with our long-range electric jolt. Okay, Searing Palm, yep. Strength. Extended range. And same deal, an extra 3 to 4 damage. An extra 2 meters of range, same cooldown. Yeah. Just straight up upgrade. And finally, I do have illusion. Is there anything interesting with illusion I can create? Like what happens if I can convince them that there is an endless false pit, so they're falling to their death. Why don't I give that to Lanch? Or I could give that to her too. Oh, or the close range version makes the target harder to hit. Okay, I feel like that's something Lantry could have. Stronger, slightly longer ranged. Throw that into his list. I really like the spell creation system this game has. Okay, and then if I I can't enhance it in any way, but I could give something like this to her. She might be able to make some use of it. I mean, I assume that she doesn't have enough casting ability to reliably hit, but it wouldn't hurt to have the option. Okay, anyway, I got distracted. I didn't upgrade this. Add the strength. And yeah, so we'll have an extra 2 to 4 damage, plus same range, same cooldown. Slightly higher 2 to 3 AoE damage as well. Oh, I don't have enough lore for this. Never mind. Well, what if I just dropped that, though? I mean, I would lose 2 meters on the range, but that's probably okay. I'd rather have the damage. Okay. How's this doing? We are pretty balanced, slightly more wrath than favor, for being honest. Interesting, I didn't realize there were actual abilities involved here. Lots of favor gets you hit precision on targets below 35% health, and immobilize and terrify enemies within the cone. Wrath gives you defense against burning and bleeding, and exsanguinate a target. They bleed for 50 seconds. Nice. Okay, we're already at 3.5 favor with the disfavored, which means I have a per 3 second. Okay, so effectively all party members within 3 meters get +1 resolve. Not bad. At max, we get, I can shield the target for 80 damage for 30 seconds. If they get angry, then I can shield myself for 40 damage for 30 seconds. And I can make foes immune to Ash's Aegis. That's nice. Vendrian Guard, hit precision, and Javelin of Light if they like me. Penalty to accuracy if they dislike me, and drain strength. Cool. Echocall Crossing, trading settlement. They just happen to like me. Well, there are companion ones too, huh? We get extra abilities, okay. If he likes me, we get Wheel of Ages, create a slowing aura. Foes within range are slowed. Or, if he fears me, we can steal energy and give it to me. Barrack has... We can summon swords and javelins from his armor, and they rain down. Or he gets this attack that traps enemies in rock. Verse already likes me so much that we have death from above. The alternative is... That's fun. Fury's Rage. Burn damage from flames. I feel like that's kind of a... I didn't actually know, per se, that Eb was a companion. I mean, we met her, but didn't recruit her, but apparently she's a companion. Stratus Embrace. Radiates Moonlight. Heal allies and harm enemies. Or Heart of the Storm. Channel Lightning. Okay. Raven Ash likes us. Voices of Narat actually does like us, but... Alright. Got distracted there. But we have 7 days. Which is probably plenty. Have a rest. And let's go to Echocall Crossing. 1 hour, 15 minutes away. Village situated along one of the narrow sections of the Matani River. The main route into the heart of the valley possesses 2 highly defensible bridges. Many settlers in the area are believed to be directly assisting the rebel effort. Well, put them all to the sword then. I don't know what to tell you guys. Honestly. You're the damn warlords. Aren't you supposed to know how to do these things? Hold on. There's a river crossing involved. It's not so easy, but...
You learn something every day.
Ooh, rock. With, a Sigil of Atrophy, which I already have, but...
Hey.
I guess I could sell it. I should have sold some stuff too while I had just gone through my inventory. Maybe there'll be somebody here I could sell to. Okay. There's the local commanders. There's... Oh, hello. Back over here. Maintain defensive posture. Winded, the disfavored commander clutches his blood-stained chest piece as he takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. His focus is on the scattered, wounded men around him. He has yet to notice you. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops dead, the bridge destroyed, and the Vendrian Guard pushed us back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer. And for your next act? I needed those Furies on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against it. We could have taken them. Fatebinder, Janda? The Blood Chanter's eyes alight with recognition and glee. I did not think Tunon would send you. What an honor. Thanks to you, we now thrive in the Blood Chanter's Guild. Oh, because I recruited these guys in the backstory. Oh, sure, a few of our peers in the School of Wild Wrath did not see fit to convert with us, but the Voices had a long chat with them. What the hell's happening? Aren't you two supposed to be on the other side of the bridge? We tried to rush the western bridge. Blow for blow, we had them running, but... His gaze drops, a long sigh escapes. But halfway across, the whole damn river just... The Blood Chanter gesticulates, flailing for words. Lurched up! The cursed Matani swallowed the bridge and most everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the Scarlet Furies that I, quite wisely, directed into a flanking position. Okay. Sure. A few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost. We had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreakers surged down the east bridge. We held ground until they fled back across the river, but now we're back where we started with only a fraction of the strength. A member of the School of Tides is alive and working with the Vendrian Guard. I assure you she is the culprit. That would explain it. I saw a woman dressed in blue on the other side of the river. Didn't seem like she fit with the others. But we focused our strength into one perfect lunge. We could have crossed the bridge before the enemy knew what was killing them. But it's not too late. We can use the Scarlet Furies to... No, fool! Stop suggesting ways to get my gang killed. Are you working for the Oathbreakers? We should wait until the enemy is no longer on a high alert. Yes, Marge, surely. Well, listen, you two. We can sit and wait for the edict to kill us, or we can do something. If this was a hearing of grievances, I'd let you call the shots, but we're talking about the lives of my gang. Conscripts are a copper a dozen, but furies. I've worked hard to secure the loyalty of my gang. I will not scrap fine warriors on so buffoonish a plan. Well, perhaps I'll just tell the voices of Nerat that his agents were soft and cowardly in the face of opposition. Do you think your words would change? Chanter smiles wide. I meant to say perhaps the Fatebinder is right, and Tio is in charge. When you next meet with the Archons, you'll tell the voices I was instrumental in the success of the crossing. Just like that? The disfavored warrior crumples his face in his palm. No, wait, I won't question it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, you had best be thanking me, and the Fatebinder. We've saved the disfavored time and time again. What's one more? Listen up. For this to work, my Furies need a moment to get out of cover. Fatebinder, you need to run up the East Bridge. Don't get yourself killed. Just draw their attention. I'll signal my Furies to send a rope across while you have them occupied. There's no time to waste. Let's hope your gang delivers. And Tio turns to you, nodding with a heavy frown. Thank you, Fatebinder, and good hunting. The blue woman is definitely Ebb, but...
Can't do that.
Oh, I still have a bunch of tutorials open here. Okay, yes, I know what hidden objects are. I know what a level up is. I haven't really talked to the companions, actually. I guess I should do that. Maybe after this battle. Received a missive. Oh, birds. I see. Cool. I have a reputation ability, yes. I guess I should have read that before. Ability timers, okay. I should... Can I just...
Hands off, shithead.
Doesn't seem like right-clicking or left-clicking actually talks to them in any meaningful way. Maybe because we're in a combat area, I don't know. Stealth. Unclear. Okay. I leveled up. Let's just put points into spell strength. That's gotta be the most important thing, right? And... oh, you know, we got this, and I don't recall actually seeing that ability on my bar anywhere. It's definitely not, in fact. It is down here, though. Let's see. Oh, this does a lot more damage. This is AoE. I just have too many abilities for this. Maybe I should remove the co-op abilities from my bar. I've not played Tyranny before, no. But we did meet Ebb before, so we've had a conversation. It's clear who she is. Plus, I just noticed her. Where is it? I just noticed her existence on the companion reputation list, so that's
I got it.
a bit of a giveaway.
See that?
That's a lot of corpses. With a lot of spells. Or not spells, just junk. Spells would be much better. Okay, here's the busted bridge. Yeah, that looks bad. The Matani River's currents pose little threat to small boats, let alone bridges like this one. The magic that split this bridge must have been quite powerful. That is a lot of dead, yeah. At least relative to the apparent size of this force.
Sorry, I can't.
Got a bunch of prisoners there.
Can't do that.
Yeah, it's probably an oversight, but yeah, kind of is. Soldier
Did you
has
see that?
numerous wounds on his body. The cold forms of 2 elderly villagers lay nearby, 2 victims that he ultimately could not shield from harm. Most of the homes on the southern side of the river have been abandoned, much like this one. Few of Apex's citizens believe that raising a blue flag will be respected by Kairos' forces. Bow, bounce, Apex supplies. Oh, I don't finish leveling up anyway. I got distracted. Okay, there's this too. Charged strike. Well, I feel like I have enough normal abilities, honestly. This could be handy, given how much I die. That is absolutely true, yeah. It's, well, that's a budget limitation. I don't know what the excuse for that, I don't know what the excuse for this is, but the portrait thing was a budget limitation. Does this last? I assume this lasts. This is not concentration or something. Let's grab that because we keep dying. So, right, and then let's can I remove this from my bar? So I would like to put. Okay, that worked. Unless they'd like to. Yeah, that's gonna get complicated. Okay. I can start those abilities through people that have them, so that's less a problem. Alright, let's cross this bridge. Oops, not just me. Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or subscribing. New parts will be up every other day on YouTube, or you can watch live on Twitch. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.